When you were a young boy, all you had to do to have fun was stick your hand in your pocket. There was always something to play with in your pocket. And if you had a Tyco pocket power toy, it was a lot more fun than that other thing you could play with. Let's take a look at them. Today, guys, we're going to go to the late 80s and the early 90s while we look at the time Tyco teamed up with Sega. Yeah, remember that? Sega. I don't really know why they teamed up with Sega for these toys, because they're like just generic toys anybody can make. It's not like, oh, let's get those brainiacs over at the Sega plant to come up with these toys. I mean, it's not like we're talking video games or anything. This was just a little plastic toy about the size of a cassette tape, and you stick it in your pocket. If you had a shirt pocket, you were a nerd, but you could still stick it in there. Or if you had blue jeans or pants or whatever, you could stick them in there, put them in the back, maybe look like you got a little wallet with you or something. And if you like playing pocket pool, but let's say you were just out of pool balls, well, you could stick some of these in your pocket and always have a toy on the go. I mean, we're talking the late 80s here. Here's before we had cell phones in our pockets, or we could watch Netflix on our watch or whatever. We had to have fun with anything we could. And a toy in your pocket was a lot of fun. But it's amazing that any of these sold, because I'm going to tell you right now, it's had one of the cringiest commercials I ever seen. And if I was a kid around 1988 when these came out, I wouldn't have bought them. I would be too embarrassed to have this because it's associated with the commercial. I mean, they try to do like some kind of street gang, 12-year-old street gang. Let's just take a look at it.
Pocket power! The jet blast Carl! The cycle moves Tim! The race car revs ride! The copters with Jim! Throwing pocket power crazy for excitement there is! Power that packs in your pocket! Pocket power! Riding down on the road, there's loads of action! Wherever you go, throwing pocket power crazy for excitement there is! Power that packs in your pocket! Pocket power! 10 dynamite kinds! New from Tyco!
That is, I can't even look at the commercial. That is cringy. Not even a catchy tune. Not even a catchy tune. So, they did 3 series of these. 1988, and about 89, about 90. Series 3 is just a few of them, and they're really hard to find. Some people's like, I don't even know if it got released. So, let's start with Series 1. And here it goes. Tyco. You can see Tyco at the top, Sega at the bottom, because they teamed up with Sega. Sega! Remember that? Anyway, here is the helicopter. It's a ripcord toy. Ripcord toy. You put it in your pocket, take it out, see the little red part right there, put your finger, take the ripcord out, put the helicopter, helicopter goes flying in the air. Edit that up.
You got it, G.
Here it is, out of the package so you can see it a little better. I've seen that before. Seen that before. But there you go, you got the ripcord and everything all in the package that you need. And then you have, look at this, little spinners, Top Fight. These are just little, you spin them with the ripcord and they just spin around. This was not as fun, it just spins around. I couldn't even find the picture of this thing loose, so I don't know, but it's just little spinning tops that spin around. It's not the best. It's the one when you, hey, I want to buy a pocket power. And you go to the store, you wait all week, and you get to the store, and they're all sold out, but they have this one. And you're like, well, I'll get this one, I guess. I can't get nothing else. They don't have the helicopter. They don't have the skeleton. And how about this right here? Yeah, power rocket. Not power rocket. Pocket power. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Look at this thing here. And you know, it's more than it looks like. Because that missile tip is a pencil eraser. Yep, a pencil eraser. And what else is it? It has a place to even sharpen your pencil. You can sharpen your pencil with this thing. So this is one you can take to school. Timmy, what are you playing with in your pocket? No, your other pocket. You can be like, oh, I'm just sharpening my pencil. And how about this right here? The skeleton. I like the skeleton. This would be a cool one to have. I think it even would glow in the dark. Don't hold me to that, but I think it might have glue. If it don't glow anymore, is it glowed in the dark? But this was a cool skeleton. It came with a bunch of little parts. It was like a knight that turned into a skeleton. Look at this. There you see him right there. You can stand him up. He's got a little stand and everything. That's pretty cool. No ripcord needed for this one. And then you have, look at this one, the hovercraft. Has a ripcord again. Ripcord, remember that? Not Riptide. And now we all remember Riptide. Remember Ripcord toys? I think we do right there. And as you can see from the picture, guy's putting it in his shirt pocket. Putting it in his shirt pocket like a nerd. Check this out, a toy gun, a Uzi. It was late 80s. We loved our Uzi. It's before the government took them away from us. Oh. Anyway, it was an Uzi. Look at this thing. I shot these little pellets out of it, but it's really tiny. Hell, you can take it to school, shoot Rebecca on the back of the neck. Oh man, it's awesome. And check out this one right here. A Road Blaster. Road Blaster, a little motorcycle. I had this friend named Jeffrey Wilcox. I'll never forget. He used to always want a real motorcycle like this. I think he called him a crotch rocket. He used to always talk about, oh, I'm going to get one and drive it to Cambodia. I don't know what he's talking about. It's not like some made up city. I don't know what he's talking about. But he always wanted one. I don't know why I'm telling you that story, but I just thought about it. But there it is, a motorcycle with a ripcord. That's pretty cool. Looks like it might pop a wheelie or two. And then we have another gun. Look at this, more of a handgun with a big ass scope on it. Again, shoots out these little marbles and the base turns into a target. Look at that. That's awesome, ain't it? Man, that is some cool toy. It ain't big and orange. You don't got no yellow tip on it. We didn't care about safety back then. And then we have, look at this, turboprop. It's an airplane or some kind of aircraft. And yep, it'll fly off thanks to... And yep, you can even make it fly. Look at this thing. Doesn't it look awesome? It's got little spinners on the back of it. That'll make it spin around for hours. Okay, maybe for a few seconds, I should have said. And then we have, what is this? Indy Racer. An Indy race car. This is awesome too. This one's spring action. Pull it back, let it rip. Well, let it go. You're not going to rip it. It's not a ripcord. There you go. Looks really, really cool, doesn't it? Be honest. And shockingly, that was all of Series 1, but we're not done yet. Don't cut this video off because we're moving on to Series 2 where we got a lot more toys to play with in your pocket. And they're not just vehicles or guns this time. Look at this one right here, baseball. Oh, my friend Patrick Tisdale would have loved this one because I tell you, this kid loved to play with baseballs. Sunday, like, yeah, you want to go do something? I'm going to t-ball practice, and then he got out of t-ball practice, little league practice, and then he got all these trophies. I got to go dust my trophy. I got a home run trophy. I got a strikeout trophy. I got the best pitch trophy, the best catcher trophy. Ugh. Anyway, he probably had one of these in his pocket so he could play baseball when he wasn't playing baseball, you know, when he's sitting in the dugout waiting to play baseball. But there it looks kind of fun. I think there's a couple of these other companies made baseball ones. I think it might be kind of cool. Baseball. I mean, if you're gonna play a sports game, play this one right here. There it is out of the package. You got a little bat, you gotta hit the button just right when the ball comes and knock it out of the park. Give it for you a big old touchdown. And then we have Power Pocket Series 2 still. You got a boat. Speedboat. That's right, you can act like you're a character from Speed 2. No, nobody wants to act like they're from Speed 2, but there's the Speedboat. Look at that, it's got a little propeller in the back. Put this thing in water and watch it. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be freaking awesome. And how about this right here? Top Fueler, a dragster. That's awesome. It'd be cool if a big parachute shot out of the back of it, but sadly it didn't do that, but it was still cool. Look at this thing. It's got a ripcord in it. It's got some big old wheels on the back of it. You're going to have yourself a lot of fun with this. I'm having fun just looking at the picture of it. And then you got hovercraft. Yeah, it's a craft that hovers. It's a hovercraft, like a land speeder. Let's look at this one out of the package. Wow, look at this thing. Spins all around, hovers in the air. Looks like it's gonna be. It's got a ripcord on it, so you know it's fun. You know it's fun. Do you think that's fun? This one you can't even tell what it is. Look at this. Survival kit. What the heck? What the heck is that? Well, this is cool. This is cool. This is so you can spy on people. Couldn't find out the package, but look at this. It's got a thing where you can look through and see something that looks like binoculars. Oh, it's got like a whistle. It's got some Morse code you can do on it. Morse code was really big. Looks like it might be a lot of fun, if you ask me. It looks like it might be fun. Don't look like it'd be fun. Somebody that's not the best one in the line. And then we have A squirter. That's right. What's this one called? The Trick Squirter. Trick Squirter. Reminds me of a he-she I met down in Clovis, New Mexico. Never mind, I won't talk about that. But check this out. It's just a water gun, but it's pretty cool. Carry a water gun in your pocket. Yep. Teacher's last day of school. Teacher's like, hey, let's do some extra studying. Pew, pew, shoot her in the face. Last day of school. What's she gonna do to you? Series 2's out of the way, and now Series 3. Not as much stuff and harder to find. So by Series 3, I guess stores wouldn't order them as much. They canceled the line. But let's dig into it. We got bowling. This looks like a lot of fun. Look, it opens up. It's not just like some kind of little game with a marble in it. It actually opens up and looks like a bowling alley. This is awesome. Now, I couldn't find a picture of this thing loose. Like I said, Series 3's kind of tough to find. A submarine. Yeah, submarine. You know if it's yellow, it's going to be a submarine. It's the type of submarine you can put underwater. Look at this thing. But it's got a wheel on it, so I don't know why a submarine got a wheel on it. Maybe it goes on land and in the sea. And look at this. A Lamborghini. Now these last three I didn't have a pack in the package for. Lamborghini. Look at this thing. They don't even, from the website I found this on, I'll put a link in the description to all the websites that I found all this stuff on. They weren't sure this was called Lamborghini because no one knew about it. But check this out. It looks like a Lamborghini, so we're going to call it Lamborghini. And I don't see a ripcord on this one, so I'm not sure exactly what this one does. And then we got Skateboard Man. Skateboard Man. This one does come with a ripcord. It's got, you put him on the skateboard, do the ripcord, and he just spins around. This one looks cool. Now this one's supposed to be hard to find, rare. I found like 4 of them on eBay right now. One's missing the skateboarder, but it still seems pretty rare because I couldn't find it in the package or anything. So, but you can go on eBay. I think it was asking for like $50-$60 for it, but it looks pretty neat. That one looks like it was a little different, a little fun. You see, by Series 3, they was trying to think outside the box. But believe it or not, that's a look at Series 1, Series 2, and Series 3 of Tyco's teaming up with Sega for the toy that you put in your pocket. Did you like to put your hand in your pocket and play with things? Well, you could have played with these.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.